What's up, cats? I'm ElectricJazzcat, aka EJ, and today we're picking up an episode, I don't know, 15? I don't know. It's the next episode. And, as you could see, we, cleared out this cave. I'm out of repels, so I can't get away from these stupid Pokemon. And our Pokemon suck. So, you know, I'm not one to say this a lot, but I think we might lose. I don't know. Yeah. But you know what? I don't really care because I do not like this game. But we're gonna try anyway. Oh, Umbrella Town is right through here. I want to keep looking around a bit more. What do you want to do now? Should we say bye? Yeah, there's nothing else to do. Okay, I want to do a little more research about Heatran anyway. Thank you for coming with me. Be careful on the rest of your journey. Bye. Bye. You suck. She would not help me at all in grinding, dude. She literally just spammed Future Sight. It's like, are you gonna, like, do some damage or not? Like, what the heck? Is there an item over here? I feel like there'd be an item, like... Yeah, let's go. Look at your boy, Pokemon Master. I guess we can go up this. Okay, we got that. There's nothing in that rock. Stupid. So we'll go to this item over here. Fluffy tail. Okay, We don't need to heal, but I'm just gonna do it because it's a habit. Literally no reason to do this at all because that's all Bianca was doing is healing us. And what do you want, Fatman? Out of the way, man. Out of my way. We can get a lot of encounters though. That'd be good because this team, I like Amy and Armin. Jeff is okay, and the other three. Zoroark has such a bad moveset, dude. Look at this. Physical. Physical. And then those are setup moves. No special moves. He's a special attacker. I look at my TM bag. All physical moves except Surf, and I'm not gonna teach him Surf because Cell already knows Surf. Isn't there like a house that like Cynthia's in? Oh great! Don't give me the hiccups again. I can't remember if we go this way. Does our rival fight us? Are we ready? I don't think so. Let's try. Yep. Yo! Wait up, EJ, wait up, man. Hold on. Let's see how we versed our Pokemon. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's you know, so just end it now. Just take me out. Meganium, I can handle this. Let's go to Amy. And this should be fine. I'm gonna go on cruise control and tell my story. So a thing I forgot to mention, that happened like a week ago or so. So being a GA, aka graduate assistant, right? We have certain tasks that we do that we get paid for in addition to like other things like help setting up for concerts and stuff like that. So last year I was a librarian, the head librarian. This year I am the assistant for CMP, which basically I'm like a janitor, if I had to explain it. I have keys to open a certain door for a recording studio. But these kids, man, they It's like they're 5, you know. Luckily, they're a bit better this year than they are last year, because they'll say like, hey, it's like, you know, 5 till, and they say, I need to get in this room, otherwise I'm gonna fail if I don't record, so you need to let me in. And it's like, no. I have a life too, right? Or in this case, it was my brother, and it was Charlie, who was the other GA that did it, because everybody's GA's duties got swapped around except for Sunny. So, Sunny made sure to send an email saying, you know, hey, in addition to signing up on this, you know, sign up shit here, you need to email us as well 2 weeks in advance so we know. Because everybody else is all on their high horse saying, yeah, 2 weeks this, 2 weeks this, you gotta tell us. And they're so rude. But then, like, they expect students to, like, do something at last minute. And it's like, no, if you're gonna set the standard, then that standard applies for everyone, not just you. I don't care who you think you are. No. Right? And so, one of the kids asked me, he was like, does it have to be 2 weeks in advance? I'm like, if you want it guaranteed, yes. Otherwise, no. You can ask, that's not 2 weeks, but then I can't guarantee you that you can get in this room. And then he was like, oh yeah, you know, they said as long as we can, like, communicate with the GAs and they tell us that, you know, you can't do it, then someone over... What just happened? What the heck was that little sparkle? Did y'all see that? Can we get a replay? You can't do it, then someone over... Yeah, what was that? What? Why did it go brrr? I'm like, it's not shiny. Does that mean he loves me? Like, what? His illusion didn't happen, but why not? I'm confused. I'm gonna learn something new today. And of course you paralyzed me because you are a jerk. Anyway, so he's like, you know, yo, what if it's like 3 days in advance? I'm like, you're taking a chance then. I'll let you know because, you know, I've got class, or if I have gigs or whatever, I would like to let you in, but if you tell me last minute and I can't do that, then I'm sorry. And he's like, oh yeah, they'll let us in, whatever. It's like, okay, cool. So, in addition to, like, if kids want to, like, message us and say, hey, I need to get in this room, they also gave us, they have these combos that meet at, like, said time and said days. There's one that meets on Monday, there's one that meets on Tuesday, and there's one that meets on Wednesday. And so I told Sunny I can't do the one on Mondays because I have class, but I can do Tuesday and Wednesday, right? Why did we have to be paralyzed, man? I don't want to use a berry. So, this was like 2 weeks ago, I believe. I had so much crap going on. I was just having a terrible day. Also, the days leading up to it, I don't remember all the details, which is not necessarily a bad thing because it was bad. But what I do remember was I was trying to do this homework assignment for this music research class that nobody likes. And I think I might have found out a way to cheat the system for this upcoming assignment. But basically, I couldn't understand the one assignment that they gave me to do. And it should have only, in theory, taken me like an hour, maybe 2 at most. It took me 3 days. You know, going to it, trying to read it, understand it, and I'm like, it's not clicking. I'm not understanding. And so, can we not be paralyzed for crying out loud? Land or move! I don't have any paralyzed heals. Thank you for the crit. Thank you. Now I don't have to make a cut now. Thank you.
EJ sucks.
Frick you, Soda. Great. They heard us strong. Team Plasma running screaming when they see us. All I'm gonna wear though, her Palaya. I'll get it back for sure. So, EJ, keep helping me out. Also, continue to work hard on the Pokedex. You're the one who was officially asked to complete it after all. Yeah, that's something you would say, Soda. Okay. I just ate my first meal of the day, and it's almost 4 p.m., so it's still digesting. When I'm low on food and sleep, I get irritated more easily. It's something I'm trying to work on, and it's very hard to work on, but I'm trying. Anyway. How are we doing on balls, too? Let me check that as well. So, that being said, I have the set time and day when I'm supposed to go over and let the person in the room. And it was going great so far, right? So this one day, it was... Is it Tuesday or Wednesday this happens? I don't know. Let's say, it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday, okay? They need to be let in at 5:30. So, I'm having a rough day, all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, I can't figure out this homework. I'll have to try and figure it out when I come back. Yeah, it was Tuesday because the homework is due on Wednesday. What route is this? Route 13. Okay. So, I get my helmet, I grab my scooter, I go out the door. First is the... Okay. I was hoping for something good, not something that's cute that takes forever to evolve via friendship and then looks cool but still isn't good. Great, great. I go to the back door so I can take my scooter out, and it's pouring rain. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but at least for the electric scooter that I have, they say in the manual, they say on the app and everything, do not ride it in the rain. And I'm like, it's 5:20, it takes me 10 minutes to get there, to get there at 5:30 to let them in, right? What do I name you? Call you... Why doesn't it... Stupid game. Call you Liz. I'm like... Dude, sometimes you're just in the rain. Like, it just happens, like, mid-going. And I'm like, frick it, dude. I'm gone. So, I opened the door. And it didn't occur to me, but the backer part of the parking lot to my apartment, it's kind of goes like this. There's like a little slope to it. It's like a... And as I go down with the pouring rain, my scooter slips. So I start to fall off, and I'm like, I'm going sideways, and I'm like, I feel like the Flash, because I'm like seeing what's happening before my eyes, but it's all happening so fast that like, your body physically can't react to it in time, but my brain knew it was happening, right? So, the scooter like goes from under my feet, and it like then eventually goes continuing to flying. So now I'm flying, right? And I'm already saying no, 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 because I'm like, just add to insult to injury and other stuff to my day, right? So I'm going out like this, because the momentum from me moving, that you physically would not go this fast on your feet unless you were running. But even if you were running, you can't just stop instantly. There's the momentum, you know, science. So I'm like, trying to stop myself. And I have my hands ready, and I'm thinking, oh, I might do it. No, each step I was taking, I was getting less and less foot gear, and I'm starting to get more forward. Maybe if I leaned back as I was doing it. I don't know, it was all happening so fast. So, why are you asserting armoring? It's like this game is out to get me, man. Thank you for the crit. This is why crits are awesome. I love crits. I fall down, and I catch myself with my front of my hands, but the momentum was still going. So then as I go on my side, and I scrape the side part of my tushy, luckily I was not bleeding. I checked, I'm like, it kind of felt like it, because it really hurt. It was like, it got a scar, basically. But I fall down, and I'm just like, right? And I check my hands, and I'm like, okay, my hands are okay. They just have some, you know, loose skin, but no blood or anything like that. As I sit up, the rain instantly stops. Not only stops, it was like a cartoon. The clouds went away and the sun came out. And I was like, are you serious? I even contemplated, you know, I should wait like a minute or two for the rain to stop, but I'm like, I can't. I have to leave like right now. And so I'm just like, are you serious? I'm so angry, right? So I get right back up on that horse, I pick up my scooter, and I go. I get there with 1 minute to spare at 5:29. And the door's open. I'm soaking wet, because like I said, the rain was pouring when I first went out, so I instantly got wet and then fell off with the rain, and then when I stood up, the rain stopped. But I'm still wet, you know. And the door's open, and I'm like, maybe it's just the first door. No, I opened that door, because then there's like 4 other doors you're supposed to open within this recording studio. They were all open. And I was like, so you got in already? And he's like, yeah, I just asked someone in the office. And I was like, oh, okay. because I already had so much other stuff going on and I had this homework to figure out, I'm like, I'm just gonna leave. And I'm on the verge of crying like this much, right? But had I not had homework, I was like also this close to just saying some things I'd regret saying. You can think of it, fill in the blank, right? Crocodile. Try Wanda. But I'm also part psychic, so I can't really do that. So I come back, and then I call my mom, and then she's like, oh, you know, hi, what's up? And I'm like, I need help, and I started crying. Because, like, that was it for me, man. I could not handle it. Under stress, fall off, rush over there, just for the guy to already let himself in. Like, what's the point of telling me to be there to open the door for you if you're just gonna ask someone else to do it, you know? So, then a week goes by, right? Things have been a little bit better with class and stuff. Week goes by, and I'm taping charts because we just had our school concert, so now we have a bunch of new charts, and we have to tape them because they're multiple pages, so the charts, you know, stay together, you don't lose pages, stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll help tape charts, you know, and in an hour and a half I have to leave and go let this guy in a room anyway. He's just normal type, but I'm a Zorak, so I'm not the best. So we'll go to ghost type. Just don't have bite. Okay. I walk over there, across the street to the other building. I get there at 5:20, 10 minutes before he's supposed to be let in. And he's already in. All the doors are open. And I'm like, all right, that's strike 2. If that happens again, which would be tomorrow when this video releases, that's strike 3, and I'm not showing up on Tuesdays to let this kid in anymore because apparently they got their own person who lets them in. They don't need me. And like when I told Charlie this, he's like, oh, I don't know about that. I wouldn't do that. And I'm like, yeah? Well, I'm not showing up just for nothing if they have someone. Because then if they complain and say, oh, hey, who's going to let me in? I'd be like, really? You need help? Because you made your way in 3 times in a row just fine without me. So then if he's going to make a big deal out of it about someone not being there, I can say, well, then communicate, hey, don't worry about it. I got in just fine. Because I've had that happen too. This one guy, Anthony, good kid, great kid. Very clear. He says, hey, can you guys let me in? This is a static, by the way. I like the sprites. I love the sprites. Just don't blow up. And we're naming this PC if we get it. Okay. You thought I was gonna let it get away, didn't you? I don't care, man. I want this thing. Okay. P, where's the P? Where is the P? There it is. It's right there. PCs. And then best friend. You're welcome. This is for all the times when Soda and I complain about Pokemon that we hate, and he says, what's wrong with this Pokemon? Well, this is for you, PC, because you don't like this and I like it. You're welcome. So yeah, that was the one story I forgot to mention was my scooter falling off story. When I said like so many things were going on last week. That just goes to show how much stuff was going on, and I forgot to mention one of the biggest things.
It's the next chapter, the ultimate